Hey Frank, thanks for coming across the channel today. I'm Brian. Just wanted to shoot this quick little video before I get out the door to go show this house over on Liberty, which is a listing of mine. You're going to get this link to this video off of YouTube. I'll send it to your email address. And I'll also send this week's weekly update as well too. The whole process of thinking about trading down is just one step at a time to make sure it even makes sense. You talked a little bit about not having a mortgage or having a very small mortgage. If we're going to have a mortgage on the new property, then you really should look at that before. And the reason is that we don't want to end up going through this whole process and selling your house and having some problems on a financing side if we were even thinking about taking a mortgage on the smaller house. Just want to point that out just so that you know it. So I'm not making you homeless at some point in time. The thing that I do different than every other realtor here in the city of Windsor as well too, is I help my buyers to understand that houses that are listed with the competing commission at 2% underperform. So when we're thinking about buying a house, what we want to kind of focus on is we want to focus on those houses with that 2% competing commission. That's how I get paid. The reason for that is that those houses underperform, and you're going to see that in the video that I do about the weekly update. I do that just for that reason, because it may be a way to be able to get you a good house and pay a little bit less for it, because the competing commission is just 2%. Those houses mathematically sell for a little bit less. And that's what I think a good buy-side realtor is supposed to also help you with a little bit so that we can understand it. We might find a beautiful 2.5 house, we might. And you might say, hey, I want to go ahead and offer my maximum that I'm comfortable with. And we may win that, and I might make a little bit more on that house. That's okay. It happens. But I just wanted to point out to you that the houses that are listed at 2% underperform. Now, one thing that's different about me as well too is that if I end up earning your listing at some point in time, I'm not asking for it. I would love to have your listing, but if I ever end up with the opportunity to be able to have your listing to take it to the market, then what I instantly do with all of my clients is I give you a 0.5% discount. What I ask you to do with that half, and then I also do all the professional video, the professional photography, you see that with that house on Sprucewood. What I ask you to do with part of that extra money that I've given back to you that you don't have to pay me is I would like you to at least list your house with a 2.25% commission to the buy-side realtor. And the reason for that is that you will outperform mathematically. And what I want you to be able to do when you list your house is I want you to outperform mathematically, because if you're doing that, then you're selling your house for more than what we expect it to sell for. So it will bring a little bit higher sell side or buy side commission, ends up bringing a few more people through your house, gets you a little bit more traction, and you should typically sell for a little bit more mathematically. I break that all down in my weekly update as well too. Last part. I'm here to help in any way that I can. I'm like a little puppy dog that way. I just help. So if there's anything I can answer question-wise, you want to have me out for coffee just to discuss it a little bit more, that's good. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't mind that at all. I want to get to know my clients a little bit more so that I can help you in any way that I can. And whatever we have to do to be able to downsize from whatever house it is that you have, you might have a 7,000 square foot house, I don't know. And I also have an estates business to be able to help with that, because I deal with senior citizens all the time who are making decisions about their housing situation. And, I have 3 appointments this month alone that are just, Brian, hey, Mary died. Can you come by and help us figure out what to do with these things? That's just one of the other business things that I do as well too. So whatever I can do to help, thank you for reaching out across the channel. I'm going to get out the door to go show my listing over on Riberty and see if I can't possibly get that one sold. I'll be back in touch tonight with that link to the real estate board and to the weekly update as well. But thank you for giving me a jingle. Looking forward to helping you if I earn that opportunity. And we'll kind of take it one step at a time. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.